Hey guys, in today's video we'll be learning how to play The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel. If you'd like to play along with the record, you'll need to tune everything half step down, but for the purposes of this tutorial we'll just keep it in standard tuning. So let's get into it. This song depends heavily on Travis picking, so if you don't yet know how to do that, there's a video on my channel explaining how. There's loads of other great ones out there on the internet, so definitely check one of those out first. Particularly a Travis pick with alternating bass. So if that doesn't sound familiar to you, you're not really sure what I'm talking about, definitely check out a Travis picking video first and come straight back. And for those of you still with me, let's get into it. So the song consists of an introduction, a verse and a chorus. One of the verses is slightly different from the rest, but only marginally. Apart from that, you basically just have these three things to learn. If you can already Travis pick, I would say the introduction is the hardest part to learn, so we'll get straight into that now. And if you struggle with it, then don't worry, stick at it. You can skip past it and learn the rest of the song first and come back if you prefer. So, hopefully it will sound like this when we're done. Okay, so how are we doing that? Well, if you take your middle finger, ring finger and pinky finger, put them on the 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings on the 3rd fret. We're going to pluck the high E string and pull off. And then we're going to pluck. So that's, I'll discuss what fingers I'm using quickly. My ring finger I'm using for the E string. For the 2nd string I'm using my pointy finger, and for the 3rd string my thumb. Okay, so, and then string 2, back to 1, 2, 3, so that's. And rather than trying to memorize like string numbers and stuff, I would try and hear the sound and say, okay, I need to play the next note is higher than the one I'm on. That must mean I'm playing the higher string, or lower, in which case I need to play the lower string. So now we're going to take off our ring finger. Sorry, take off our middle finger, just leaving our ring finger on the 2nd fret, and just play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 twice. And then with our pointer finger, we're going to come the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and with our ring finger, we're just going to move it up from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string up to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. And we're just going to play 2, 3, and then 3 open. And then we're landing on this C for the Travis pick. Okay, so when you put that together, speed it up, you should have and we can go straight into the verse. So for the verse, we're having a alternating Travis pick on a C major chord. Here it's C over G. So this is the sound we want, and you can do that in 2 ways, by literally just moving your ring finger. Or I prefer to leave my ring finger on the G and drop my pinky in underneath it on the 5th string. And then you don't have to worry about your left hand, you can just keep all the complications in the right hand with the Travis picking. So very quickly, the Travis picking structure is 5, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3. And I'll be sometimes using the variation with a pinch. Okay, I will just play through the verse. In order to even try and sing along, I have to capo it like up here somewhere. Still, it probably won't be very successful, but just to give you an idea where the lyric fits in. I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles such are promises. And we'll call that part 1 of the verse. So that's C over G, C over, and then we're doing this little walk down. C, C over B, A minor. So you should just hear this. You're doing 1 round of Travis picking with C in the bass, 1 with the B in the bass, and then 1 with the A minor. And you want that to be 4 beats in total. So we have 1 beat, 2 beats, and then another 2 on the A minor before going to a G. Lyrically, that's stories seldom told, I have squandered onto the G. So on the G, we have two main options, and I would vary it like throughout the verses, so it's not the same each time. So you can play 2 rounds on the G, and then have this walk down on the like E string, so going E, and then to C. So it's like G, G7, G6, C. And to accomplish that, we traverse pick. We have first of all two rounds of a traverse pick on the initial chord. 1, 2, pinch 6 and 1, 6 and 1 again, and then onto it and return. So that would be no more than a boy in the company of strangers in the quiet of a railway station running scared. Alternatively, you can do this G with a little hammer on and have a walk up here. So we're going from a G again 2 rounds from G, 1, 2, hammer on to the 4th string 2nd fret, and then hammer on 4th string 3rd fret with the pinky, so dropping the pinky in there. So you have this sound, and then resolving onto the C when you finish this kind of part of the verse. So that would sound like no more than a boy in the company of strangers in the quiet of the railway station running scared. Part 1 of the verse done. I'll just play that through you again. I'm just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles such are promises. The second part of the verse is all lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Okay, so for that, we're starting off exactly the same. We have this walk down Saber B. All lies and jest, still a man hears. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and man hears what he wants, and then on the G for 2 beats, what he wants to hear, and we come on to an F. You can either bar this or you can play it like this, it doesn't much matter. And when you're traverse picking on the F, you can do an alternating bass again if you like. We're on it for 4 beats. Yeah, we're on the F for 4 beats. Disregards the rest. For this part, we're just going from a C to a G, but kind of decorating it, make it a bit more interesting, just as we did when we went from a C to an A. To make it more interesting, we went via the C over B. So we play C, strings 2 and 5, then 4 and 1. This is the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, and the 5th string at the 2nd fret. And then 5 open and 2nd string at the 1st fret, and then G. And straight into a traverse pick. And then on the G, we just use that same like walk up that we used in the first part of the verse. Okay, so I'll just play through the whole verse with me. I'm just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Sorry about the singing, but you hopefully get the idea. Okay, and then the chorus. For the chorus, we're basically just going from E minor, la la la, la 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 la. So we're going A minor, E minor, A minor, G major, C. However you want to do that, you can strum. try and merge it smoothly back into Travis picking. You can pluck the bass for that, or you could just Travis pick through it, I should add. For that, we're just plucking A strum, E strum, A strum, E strum to the E minor, starting on the E this time, E, A, E, A, E, A, E. And then on the G, we play the G strum, then fifth open, so the bass is going the G, A, B, G, C, and try and smoothly merge it back again, better than I did there. Yeah, so you pretty much got the whole song. The last little bit to do is the verse that, the second part is slightly different. The verse that's slightly different is the one that begins, now I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone. To begin with, it's exactly the same. Now I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters are bleeding me. Right, so that's all we're saying. But on the bleeding me, or whether leading me, whichever it is, goes to E minor, bleeding me. And on me, goes to this A minor, you can hammer on if you like. Going back to a G for 2, 1, 2, F, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So the only difference is we're having this like E minor, A minor, G for 2 is exactly the same, and F for 4 is exactly the same. So yeah, that's the whole song. If you have any questions about that, let me know in the comments below. Apart from that, I hope you found it helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I have a lot of fun playing it. It's a really fun song and great for improving your Travis picking. So yeah, have a great day.